What's up, y'all? I am AJ Simmons, founder of the Clean Biz Network, and I am the cleaning business GOAT. And this video, I just want to tell you exactly what you're paying for before you pay for my lead generation service. So if you need commercial cleaning leads, this is the place that you want to be. But before you buy them, I just want to break down every single thing about my lead generation service and how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And what I'm going to do for y'all, because I know a lot of people don't do it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just share the fine print for you from the lead generation service. So let's go ahead and go over these terms and conditions really fast. All right. So first thing is this. When you buy leads from us, we have 30 business days, up to 30 business days to deliver you your lead. All right. Then for every additional lead on top of that first lead, there is an added additional 10 business days on top of that 30 business days. Now, is it actually going to take us that long to get those leads? Absolutely not. Typically, especially if we in a good season, you typically can get it within that same week. All right. Now, if you're in a tougher area, it could take 3 to 4 weeks sometime. It just depends on your area. And it also depends on what the demand is at the time for the leads. But nonetheless, we will get you your appointments within 30 business days. And then obviously they added 10 business days for every additional lead. And if we don't do that within that time, we give you your money back. And if you want to be refunded, all you have to do is ask for your refund within 14 days of the original date that you were supposed to have been funded your leads, and we'll make sure that we get that to you. Now, if we don't find your leads within the time said, you can always just ask us to continue looking for your leads, and we'll do our best to get you those as soon as possible. All right. The next point I want to say is this. All right. You are responsible for closing the deal on these walkthroughs. All right. So the way our leads work is literally fill out this application right here above. So if you look right up here, that's the actual application. If you scroll down, these are the terms and conditions that I'm reading from. Right. And so you have to close the deal on these contracts, all right? If you do not close the deal on the job, then guess what? That is your problem, not ours. Our job is to guarantee that you get an appointment scheduled with the actual decision maker at this building, but that is it. It's up to you to close the deal after that, all right? So I just want to make sure that's clear. We sell leads, aka bid appointments. They are both one and the same. So warm leads, aka walkthrough appointment, and then we do not sell contracts, all right? Or at least not yet. That's on the way though. We do not sell contracts just yet. This lead generation service is specifically for walkthroughs. All right. Now, what else we got? We are not responsible if you miss your appointment. So if we set an appointment for you, we sent it out to you, and we always ask you to provide 2 forms of email, so that way we can send it to you on 2 different email addresses. And once we send you that appointment, as long as we send it to you at least a day before that appointment was, up to you to get to that appointment. Now, we usually try to make sure that we schedule all appointments out with at least 2 days out or further. All right. And if you specify on your application you want it even further than that, just let us know and we'll space it out even more in advance. But it is up to you to make it to that appointment. We do not reschedule appointment for you. It's up to you to reschedule appointment if you miss the appointment. All right. The next thing is all lead appointments provided to you have expressed interest in receiving a price quote for cleaning services. However, no guarantee was provided by the lead to hire you or your services. All right. It is your responsibility to sell your services, just to reiterate that. All right. So again, we always record every call because we do these appointments. We just literally, once you fill out this application, we're going to call all in your city until somebody agrees to let you come by and provide them with the quote for cleaning services. All right. And so as long as they agree to receive a price quote, that is a solid lead. They do not have to express that they are interested in hiring a cleaning company right now. The fact that they express that they are willing to receive a price quote is warm enough of a lead for you to be able to close that deal. Now, if you close it this week or if you close it 6 months from now, the bottom line, it was a qualified and warm lead, okay, because they did express that they were willing to at least receive a proposal. I mean, yeah, it's a proposal, right? So there we go. I want to make sure that's clear. All right. Next thing, the leads can be provided to you for any commercial niche, including but not limited to medical offices, offices, churches, retail stores, real estate offices, law firms, etc. So basically anything commercial. Now, on the application, there are areas where you can say you don't want restaurants, maybe you don't want apartment move-outs, maybe you don't want hotels or motels. You can specify certain things in the notes, but for the most part, as long as you don't specify, we have the free reign to provide you with a lead for any commercial building. Okay. Now, we try to do our best to keep it to, regular commercial offices. However, we have the ability to go to restaurants if you say it's okay for us to do restaurants. We have the ability to get you a car dealership if you don't specify that you don't clean car dealerships. All right. Just be prepared for that. All right. The leads provided to you can be, I already went over that one, my bad. This is a different one. All right. So again, for any commercial cleaning services, but not limited to commercial cleaning, strip and wax, one-time job, deep cleaning, sanitation, etc. The job here for the motivation for us though here is to get you a recurring commercial cleaning client. All right. So as long as it's for commercial cleaning, then it is a valid lead. All right. Should we send you a lead that we deem is not valid, your deadline date is no longer valid, and we will send you a new lead as soon as possible. So basically, if we send you a lead and you say, I think it was a bad lead, and then you explain the situation, we will discuss it internally and decide if we agree with you or not. If we agree with you, cool, we'll replace that lead. The deadline date is scratched now, but we're just going to get you the lead as soon as possible. So we're not going to take our precious time now. We're still going to try to do our best to get you the lead as soon as possible, but that original deadline date does not apply anymore. All right. If we are not able to find you an appointment within your city, within the first city of the list that you provide, because on the application we got at least 5 cities that you can list. All right, but if we can't find one in that first city that you list, then we're just gonna move to the next one, then the next one, then the next one. But we can try to find you leads in the cities that you provide in the order that you list them in. All right. All right. Now, the terms of this agreement are subject to change. You are to adhere to any updates and changes within this agreement. All right. And then no refunds will be provided for this service unless above terms are not met. So if we don't get you your lead within that deadline date, then we'll give you a refund. All right. And then as long as we doing what we said we're going to do here, then we good. But if we don't do what we said we're going to do in this agreement, then you are definitely entitled to a refund. Okay. And so if you get a bad lead, we're just gonna replace it for you. Simple as that. So it's really no risk. And then we gotta keep replacing. We probably just gonna come to you like, listen, it don't seem like it's working out for you or us. We're just gonna go ahead and refund you, and we ask that you try a different service in the future instead of us, right? What we don't want you to do is try to abuse our refund policy and try to just keep coming back and say, hey, this was a bad lead, this was a bad lead, this was a bad lead, right? So instead, we will replace those leads for you if you say that you got there and you were not able to perform a walkthrough. But if you are able to perform a walkthrough, I don't care what the level of interest was or not, as long as you can perform a walkthrough and they're willing to let you send them a proposal for cleaning services, that means that was a warm lead and you have the ability and the chance to close that deal. All right. So, but if for whatever reason you get there and they don't allow you to do the walkthrough, because it can happen, these people do lie. They will, and you can listen to the recordings because we record every call and we send you the recording for all of these calls, right? And so if you listen to the recording and we set an appointment with John at some building, and then you go there and you meet with John, and then John says, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about a cleaning service. You just come back to us and tell us what happened. You heard it on the recording, right? So it wasn't our fault. You heard it. We know what we said, right? But hey, you know what? We see John was BSing, so we'll just replace that lead. All right. But we're only going to keep doing that, but so many times because it's like, all right, now that can't keep happening back to back because we're taking you for your word, right? And so if you keep saying that, then we don't want you trying to bum leads off of us. So what we'll do is just cancel service with you altogether, and we won't do business with you. And you can obviously wouldn't want to do business with us anymore, assuming you're telling the truth about the lead not being valid. All right. But that is the overview of the lead generation service. If at any time you have any issues with the service after you made the purchase, and we send you an appointment, all you got to do is email leads@cleanbiznetwork.com, and then we'll replace that lead for you, or we'll discuss everything for you there. All right. If you got any questions about leads, you can email leads@cleanbiznetwork.com. And then if you're ready to buy leads and you want to move forward, if you're already on the site, just fill out the application and move forward. If you need to visit the website, just go to cleanbizleads.com, and we can take care of you. We can provide you leads anywhere in the United States as well as Canada. All right. So if you're watching this video right now, you're like, well, can you get leads in my area? Absolutely. As long as you're in the United States or in Canada, we got you. So make sure you get your leads. Let's grow your cleaning company and let's get it. Thank you. Oh, and I almost forgot. I wanted to add this one last step too. So once we set your appointments, we send you the information of who you're going to meet with, the location and where you're going to meet them at, everything you need to know, right, for the appointment. When you go to show up, before you go to show up, we want you to give these people a call just to confirm your appointment before you go. That way you don't have to waste your time in case somebody does try to play around with you and you show up and then they don't let you do a walkthrough for whatever reason. And so just call ahead of time and confirm. If you call ahead of time and confirm, or you try to confirm and they say, actually, we're no longer interested, let my team know and we can get your replacement appointment out. All right. And you let them know at leads@cleanbiznetwork.com. All right. And then if you call ahead and they do confirm, great. You show up for the appointment and close the deal. Now, if you call ahead and for whatever reason, you're just not able to get a hold of the point of contact before the actual appointment date comes, still attend the appointment because as you heard on the recording that they did confirm the appointment. So still show up and then just hope that you're able to still go through with it. If you get there and you're not able to, let our team know and we'll handle it for you. And if you are able to go through with the walkthrough, then just close the deal. All right. So thank you for that.